folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, the home field of the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Kirk, both sides told us they think it's going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Memphis Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through. Juked one tackle and picks up first down yardage.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second down. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a quick grab. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff arm. Memphis now operating in the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers.
And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go across midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a quarterback keeper running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It's past the 35. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. So one play, lose the ball to the 41. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Clean to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Well, there's the stiff arm. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Memphis has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hands off to the left. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So second down after the incompletion. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The offense was moving well, but zero incompletion sets up 3rd and 10.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Take it down, but not before it makes the first down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, and the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long on the 20-yard line. Looking right, this one caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and he'll be brought down. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. pulls it in. It's Tootin. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Pass complete, and 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. 1st down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Extending the play now. Jukes to get past a man. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's George. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. Meta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
They get it back, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Tackled, but first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On another sack. This defense on fire. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lindsey. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They mix it up with a run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Yeah, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Wiles. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? It's a short completion to the big tight end. To be run down at the 46, good enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and this pass is caught. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Cage will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught, 2nd down now. A short completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And the Canes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. Leaning on the run game here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here comes a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Pass caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Wise.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. What a catch! Touchdown, Canes. They finish off the scoring drive. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And midfield. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Memphis. They continue to roll up the score.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain here. Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Look out, room to run here. Past the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Running back grabs it on the screen. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team.